Okay, going to do a short video. I think I'll call this Making an Image Belong. We obviously have Supergirl and Superman here. We're gonna name her layer Supergirl, and his layer Superman. So obviously she doesn't belong here. You can tell. The color's off. Uh, the brightness is off a little bit. So let's see what we can do to make her belong. The first thing I'm thinking about is maybe she's too saturated, so let's try to work on that a little bit. Create an adjustment mask and a clipping mask. Let's dial down the saturation a little bit. Okay. And let's go to levels. Look on the levels a little bit. I mean, this levels really helps a lot. Really can help you. Okay, I think we're getting closer. I think we need to work on the color balance, because if you'll see Henry Cavill, he's got a lot more sort of pinkish look to his face. But I really like Supergirl's complexion, so let's try to change his colors a little bit. Color balance, layer mask. Let's try to get some yellow into. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks better. Rather than making her look pink, let's make his face, let's add some yellow to him. Okay, that looks good. Um, Supergirl's uniform is, the reds look okay, but the blue is off. So let's just select the upper part of her uniform. I think the S is even okay. So it's just really the uniform top. Color's off. So let's select that. And let's go to this little circle here and create color balance. And this will only change the uniform, or the blue parts. So let's work on that, see if we can get a color more like Superman. Okay, I think that's getting us closer. A little trick, let's right click on the layer mask and add to selection. Let's click on Supergirl again, and let's work on the hue saturation. Add another adjustment mask. Let's move this all the way up. Let's take a little bit of that out, a little bit of hue saturation, dial it back a little bit. Okay, I think that definitely helps. Okay, what else do we do? The right side of her is going to have more light, so that's good. We've got some light on her right side. See a mistake right here. Forgot to cut this out. So let's do that. Let's actually, a little part here that I didn't cut out for some reason. Okay. Let's go to 1. It's obviously the pen tool. Cut. Let's do this. Cut. And cut again. It looks a lot better, but don't worry, I see that. Okay, now okay, so now we can get back to the fun stuff. On the left side, I think we need to add some darkness to the outer parts of her uniform. Um, so let's create a layer and move it up to the top, and we'll just go multiply. We'll change the layer type to multiply, and soft brush 30 something flow, and let's see, no, let's undo that. Let's go down to 11 flow. Okay, and just create some darkness on the edge of your uniform. I think that's makes a difference. Okay, and obviously we got to work on the boots. Doesn't look realistic, so let's create a layer mask underneath Supergirl, and I usually try to find a portion of the photo to go for the color, so we're going to pick a dark portion of this photo, and let's just go up to about 20, 22, and soft brush, and let's just start painting. Again, this is pretty easy, straightforward. I'm going to clean up the boots a little bit. I'm going to erase a little bit. Not a perfect cutout, but we'll work with it. Okay, and I think we need to add a little bit of darkness on the outside of her boots. So let's go back to our multiply layer and just darken these boots up a little bit. Sort of the edges, make it look a little bit more realistic. Okay, and this definitely should be darkened. I hope this looks okay. Okay. Might have been a little much underneath, so let's just work on that a little bit. Let's erase a little bit. We can shape this a little bit if we need to. Okay. Maybe just trial and error. That's what it is. Okay. And let's just take the opacity of that down and see what happens. Okay. Alright, so where's the light coming from? It looks like it's coming straight above Supergirl. So I think we need to create, looks like we've got sort of a natural shadow area, so we're just going to do a little bit of shadowing. Pick black, soft brush and just let's move this down. Okay, I think that looks a little more realistic. Alright, so I want to try to sort of sell this a little bit. So I think I'm going to try to look at some dust. Let's see if what that'll do. I've got a brush that we'll try. Just a little bit of dust to sort of try to bring these two together. That's probably too big. So white is our color, 100%. This is just a brush. I'm not even sure where I found this, but it's too much. Okay. And I think we need to add a little bit of noise to Supergirl. You can just notice that there's some noise right there that we don't necessarily see with Supergirl. So I'm going to add another layer. Let's see. A good trick, and I'll show you. Take your original photo and go to filter, blur, and average, and that just gives you an average color. And we're going to create an overlay. We're going to dial the opacity down, obviously. It's too much. And we're only going to apply this to Supergirl. So we're going to create a clipping mask and add some noise. Filter, noise, add noise. So we just want to create a little bit of noise similar to what Henry Cavill had to sort of make this look like it belongs, like it's consistent. Okay. Okay, so we added a little bit of noise. The only thing left, I think Supergirl is a little bit let's don't change her skin color, but let's try to change Henry Cavill's a little bit. So let's go back to color balance. She's got such a nice complexion. Okay, so we want to get them both to have in the sort of the same skin complexion. So I think that's darn close. Yeah. So I'll just do a before and after. Let's just put these in their own folder. We'll call that dust. Sort of oh yeah, that's underneath the boot. And I'll just bring in the Supergirl so you can see it before and after. So yeah, big difference, I think. Which one of these doesn't belong here? And to finish it out, I think I'm going to add another levels layer at the top, and just sort of try to bring all this together a little bit better. And I think that's good. Hopefully this helped somebody. Did a few different things. Hopefully this looks okay. And thank you for watching, and again, I hope this helps somebody. Thank you.